Welcome to Maths Learning. Today's topic again beta exercise 3.3 of chapter number 3rd class plus 1. Question number 7 is there. So continuous question will be there from question number 7. So left hand side they have given you tan pi by 4 plus x upon tan pi by 4 minus x. Show that equal to 1 minus tan x upon 1 plus tan x whole square. So for it we have to focus on the identities there. That is tan a plus b. You can choose it as a, it as b here. X is b here, pi by 4 is a here. Yes, tan a plus b. Yes, beta, since already x had x there, so we have to choose the identity in term of a and b. So we are right here using tan a plus b is equals to tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b. Similarly, another identity, that is tan a minus b is equals to tan a minus tan b upon 1 plus tan a tan b. Since the value of a here, that is pi by 4, and value of b is x there in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Clear? So now using this identities, we have to just put the values of identities a and b there in the identities there. So left hand side is here tan pi by 4 plus x can be write as tan pi by 4 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan x upon tan a minus b. Now that is tan pi by 4 minus tan x upon 1 plus tan pi by 4 into tan x. Clear? Now we have to put the values of pi by 4 there. Tan pi by 4, we know that it is equals to always 1. So 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus 1 into tan x, that means 1 minus tan x upon, that is 1 minus tan x over 1 plus 1 into tan x, that means 1 plus tan x. Clear? Now you have to take reciprocal of the denominator and multiply it by the numerator. So further we can write it as it implies 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x multiply, take reciprocal of the denominator and multiply it by numerator 1 minus tan x. Now you can observe here both numerators are equal, denominators are also equal, they are under multiplication. So what will be there? It implies 1 plus tan x, sorry, there is plus positive, there is negative, so I have written wrong there, so make correction. 1 plus tan x whole square, because multiply with the same terms there, 1 plus tan x into 1 plus tan x gives you 1 plus tan x whole square. So in the denominator 1 minus tan x whole square, so right side will be there 1 plus tan x upon 1 minus tan x whole square is equal to right hand side. So left hand side we have equal to right hand side. Very simple concept using identity, so we can show it. Next question number 8. Left hand side cos pi plus x into cos negative x upon sin pi minus x into cos pi by 2 plus x equal to right hand side cot square x we have to show. So in the left hand side we have to focus on first this cos negative x. As we know, cos negative x is always equal to positive cos x. Clear? Then focus on the cos pi plus x, multiple of pi there, so cos will remain cos there, so cos pi, cos x there into cos negative x can be write as cos x there. Now focus again there on the quadrant. You can check here pi plus x there. That means third quadrant, and we know that in the third quadrant cos is always negative there, because after school to college T stands for tan and cot are only positive in the third quadrant, but here cos will remain negative there. Understood? Now in the denominator sin pi minus x, sin will remain sin there, x there, and pi minus, that means second quadrant, in the second quadrant sign remain always positive there. So cos pi plus theta, now it is multiple of pi there, so pi is there, so cos will change into sine, so into sine x, but we have to focus on the quadrant now. Pi plus, that means second quadrant there, in the second quadrant cos is negative there. So in the next step we can cancel this negative sign with negative sign. Cos x into cos x gives you cos square x over sin square x. Cos upon sin, that gives you right here cos x over sin x whole square, which is equal to cot x whole square. We can say cot square x equal to right hand side. So very simple question, just based on the basic concepts. Next question number 9, cos 3 pi over 2 plus x cos 2 pi plus x into cot 3 pi by 2 minus x plus cot 2 pi plus x is equals to 1. We have to show that equal to 1 there. So as we know, we have to split first this 3 pi by 2 plus x, 2 pi plus x, 3 pi by 2 minus x, cos 2 pi, cot 2 pi plus x. So check here 3 pi by 2. Now you can check it is 3 into multiply by pi by 2, that means cos will turns into sine. So we can say here sine x. Now check there which quadrant there. 3 pi by 2, 3 into 180 upon 2, that gives you 90, that means 270 degree plus x there. 270 plus means which quadrant there? Fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant cos positive or negative? Yes, cos is always positive in their fourth quadrant. Concentrate on that trigonometric function, not on that one. Okay, you have to check this cos is positive in the fourth one or not. Cos is positive, so sin x will be there. Clear? Now for next cos 2 pi plus x. Now multiple of pi there, so cos will remain cos there, cos x. Now we have to focus on the quadrant. 2 pi plus x. 2 pi means 360 degree. 360 plus there, that means again first quadrant cos always be positive there. So in the next one cot 3 pi by 2. Now it is multiple of pi by 2, that means cot will turns to the tan x. Now check there 3 pi by 2 again beta 270 degree there, 270 now minus there, minus x, that means in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant cot positive or negative? After school to college tan and cot both are positive in the third quadrant, so this cot will turns to tan, it will be remain positive because cot in the third quadrant always be positive. Now plus, yes, cot 2 pi plus x, pi multiple there, so cot will remain cot there, cot x. Now check 2 pi plus x, that means 3x 360 degree plus theta, that means first quadrant cot always be positive there. Understood? Now in the next step we have to just open the bracket, sin x into cos x, write tan x as sin x upon cos x plus cos x over sin x. Now take LCM inside the bracket. Sin into cos, that means sin x into cos x. After that multiply the sin with sin, that means sin square x. Multiply cos with cos, cos square x, sin into sin, sin into cos, that means sin into cos x. Now this will be cancelled with that one. And what is the value of sin square plus cos square? Sin square x plus cos square x, as we know it is always equal to 1, so that is equal to left hand side, right hand side, so left hand side is equal to right hand side. That's all. Clear? Very simple question number 9. Now for next question number 10, sin n plus 1 into x, sin n plus 2 into x plus cos n plus 1 into x, cos n plus 2 into x. We have to show that left side equal to right side, that is cos x. Now just focus on the angles there. that is n plus 1 into x, n plus 2 into x, n plus 1 into x, n plus 2 into x. We can say it as a b, a b. So what to become there? That is using identity now, sine a sine b plus cos a cos b. Now check in the identities which identity is applicable there. Yes, sine a plus sine a into sine b plus cos a into cos b. Which identity is applicable? Yes, this one, sine a sine b plus cos a cos b, which is equal to cos a minus b, which is equal to, right there, cos a minus b, right here, where value of a is equal to n plus 1 into x and value of b here is n plus 2 into x. So put this value of a and b in the right hand side. I am directly writing the right hand side beta there, because left hand side is already given in the form of this term. So we can say that cos value of a, put there, n plus 1 into x. Now minus term, negative sign there, so use negative. Value of b there, n plus 2 into x. Now just open the bracket here, cos n into x, nx plus n into x into 1, x minus x into nx. This plus minus minus will be there, minus 2x. Now this nx will be cancelled with the nx there. So what will you get there? Cos x minus 2x. Cos x minus 2x means cos negative x, and we know that it is equal to cos x, which is equal to right hand side. That's all. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. That's all. Clear? Very simple question. For question number 11, you have to learn these formulas. I have written its name as CD formulae. You can change the alphabet C and D in terms of X and Y, A and B also. So, but I have written there in the form of C and D. Okay. So cos C plus cos D equal to 2 cos C plus D upon 2 cos C minus D upon 2. Similarly, other identities are given there. So you have to learn these identities to solve the further questions. Okay. Now first 11th question there is, left hand side is 3 cos 3 pi by 4 plus x minus cos 3 pi by 4 minus x. Show that equal to right side minus square root 2 sin x. Now you can check here, it is now C, that is D. So cos C minus cos D is applicable there, second identity. So right here using cos C minus cos D, which is equal to negative 2 sin C plus D upon 2 into sin C minus D upon 2. Understood? So we have to use this identity here. You can write here where the value of C is, that is 3 pi by 4 plus x, and the value of D is 3 pi by 4 negative x. So it implies, directly I am putting the right hand side there. Okay, using right hand side of this identity. So minus 2 sine, so value of C there, put value of C 3 pi by 4 plus x plus D there, that means plus 3 pi by 4 minus x upon 2 there, whole upon 2 there. Clear? Into sine, right there, sine C minus D. So right there 3 pi by 4 plus x minus, so use negative, minus 3 pi by 4 minus minus will become positive x there upon 2 here. Understood? Now just we have to open the solve the bracket there. We can cancel x with x there. Cancel x with x first. Cancel x. Now you can cancel 3 pi by 4 with 3 pi by 4. Clear? So what will be the sum of 3 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4? You can check here. What will be sum? 3 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. That means 4, 3 pi plus 3 pi, which gives you 6 pi by 4. That means 3 pi by 2. You can directly the sum in your mind also, but it will be better to check if it is without correction there. Clear? So it implies minus 2 sine, yes, 3 pi by 2 upon 2 there over 2, that one, because x is already cancelled with x there, into sine What will be there now? X plus x, 2x, 2x upon 2, that gives you only x. Clear? The next step we can write as minus 2 sine 3 pi by 4 sine x. Clear? Now you have to check here sine 3 pi by 4. What is the value of sine 3 pi by 4? We have to separate it in the form. It implies minus 2 sine pi minus pi by 4. Yes, we can separate the 3 pi by 4 as pi minus pi by 4, sine x as it is, into sine x. Now check here, sine multiple of pi there, so pi sine will remain sine, so minus 2 sine pi by 4. Now check, it is pi minus, that means second quadrant. In the second quadrant sine is already positive, so it will be remain positive there, into sine x as it is. Clear? So in the next step we have to write, I am erasing here. Yes, we have to write what is the value of sine pi by 4? That is 1 upon square root 2 into sine x as it is. Now minus 2 upon square root 2 sine x, we have to show it minus root 2. So what we have done here, we have to do rationalizing there, rationalize the denominator. So multiply root 2 upon root 2 there. So minus 2 into root 2, minus 2 square root 2 sine x. Root 2 into root 2 gives you only 2, so cancel 2 with 2. So which thing left? Minus square root 2 sine x, which is right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So use the formula, CD formulas here to solve such kind of questions. Next question number 12, they have given you left hand side sine square 6x minus sine square 4x. We have to show equal to sine 2x into sine 10x. So first of all check the identity applicable there, that is a square minus b square, which will be equal to a plus b into a minus b. Value of a here is sine 6x, value of b here is sine 4x. So please apply there on the solution, that is left hand side sine 6x plus sine 4x into sine 6x minus 4x. Now sine 4x, sine 4x. Now check here, we can apply the CD formulas here, that is sine c plus sine d here and sine c minus sine d here. So we have to apply both identities there right here, using sine c plus sine d is equals to 2 sine c plus d upon 2 into cos c minus d upon 2, and second identity which is applicable there, that is sine c minus sine d is equals to 2 cos c plus d upon 2 into sine c minus d upon 2. So we have value of c as 6x right here, where c equal to 6x and value of d there is 4x. In the both formulas it is same. Clear? Now just we have to put the values of the right hand side, c and d values in the right hand side of both identities. So I am directly applying there. So therefore sine 6x plus sine 4x, using this identity, can be write as 2 sine c value 6x d value is 4x, 6x plus 4x upon 2 into cos 6x minus 4x upon 2. Clear? That is the value for sine 6x plus sine 4x. Now for sine 6x minus 4x, sine 4x, write this value, that is 2 cos 6x plus 4x upon 2 into sine 6x minus 4x upon 2. Clear that step? Just we have written the values of c and d in the right hand side of the both these identities. That is the left, this one 6x plus sine 6x plus sine 4x. Now sine 6x minus sine 4x, that is this identity is applicable here. Now just to solve the brackets there. Clear? It implies 2 sine, yes, 6x plus 4x gives you 10x upon 2, 5x, sine 5x, cos 6x minus 4x, 2x, 2x upon 2, only x. Clear? So in the next bracket, similarly 2 cos 5x, 2 cos 5x and sin x. Clear? Now new formula is there, that is sin 2 theta is always equal to 2 into sin theta into cos theta. That means if theta is double here, then it will be divided into the two parts like this, 2 sin theta into cos theta. Angle will be half there. If 2 theta there, now it become angle half there in the sin theta and cos theta. Clear? Now check here, I am writing this one. It implies 2, first I am writing 2 here, then sine 5x, and they both are under multiplication, so I am writing cos 5x with sine 5x. Clear? So which thing left now without underline? So 2 first, then sine x, then cos x. Clear? Now you can observe here 2 sine theta, theta here is now 5x, 2 sine theta cos theta, theta are same, should be there. Okay, 2 sine theta cos theta, so which is equal to sine 2 theta. So right here, because 2 sine theta into cos theta is always equal to sine 2 theta. So using this identity here, we can write as theta here is now 5x, 5x, double of 5x will be 10x. That means sine 10x into, yes, there will be double of sine 2x, sine 2x, which is equal to right hand side sine 2x into sine 10x. So that's all. Clear? You have to use identities very carefully to solve such kind of questions. So for the next question number 13, you can observe it is look like same as question number 12. In place of sine square 6x, sine square 4x, now you have cos square 2x minus cos square 6x. So using the same identity, a square minus b square equal to a plus b, a minus b, we can write this as 2 cos 2x plus cos 6x into cos 2x minus cos 6x. Now there we have to apply the CD formula, sin cos c plus cos d, which is equal to 2 cos c plus d upon 2 cos c minus d upon 2, and cos c minus cos d can be write as like this, minus 2 sin c plus d upon 2 into sin c minus d upon 2. So you have to try it yourself. Clear? Using question number 12, you have to try it yourself. Now for question number 14, you have given that sine 2x plus 2 sine 4x plus sine 6x equal to, you show that 4 into cos square x sine 4x. I have written the left hand side as sine 2x first, then sine 6x, after that 2 sine 4x. Can we write like this? Yes, a plus b here plus c like there. Sine 2x first, then sine 6x, then 2 sine 4x. Now you can check here, we can apply the formula here, that is sine c plus sine d here in the first two terms. So right here using identity, sine c plus sine d is equals to 2 sine c plus d upon 2 into cos c minus d upon 2. So we have to apply identity on the first two terms only first. Clear? That is sine c plus sine d, where c is equal to 2x and d is value of d 6x. So put here, it implies 2 sine 2x plus 6x upon 2 into cos 2x minus 6x upon 2 plus this 2 sine 4x as it is, 2 sine 4x as it is. Now add the values there. It implies 2 sine, you cannot cancel this 2 with 2. This is the half of the angle, not is this the half of the whole trigonometric function. Clear? So keep remember, this is the half of the angle. Sine 6x plus 2x, 8x upon 2, that gives you 4x, into cos 2x minus 6x gives you negative 4x, negative 4x upon 2, that gives you minus 2x, plus 2 sine 4x as it is. Clear? Now you can check it, cos negative theta, cos negative theta is always positive cos theta. So we can write it as, it implies 2 sin 4x into cos 2x, clear, plus 2 sin 4x. That is the reason here, because cos negative theta is always cos positive cos theta. Now you can check two terms there. In place of three terms which are given in the starting, three terms were there. Now you can observe two terms are there, but 2 sin 4x is common there. So take common 2 sin 4x. Which thing left there? That is cos 2x plus 1. Clear? Cos 2x plus 1 is left there, and we know that cos 2 theta equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta. So we have to use this identity here, cos 2 theta equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta. So write it as cos square x minus sin square x, and value of 1 can be write as sin square x plus cos square x. Remember the value of sin can be write sin square plus cos square as 1 there. So we can cancel there sin square with sin square. This 2 sin 4x as it is. 2 sin 4x. Now you can check it is equal to 2 sin 4x into cos square x plus cos square x, 2 cos square x, which will be equal to 2 into 2 implies 4 cos square first, 4 cos square x into sin 4x, which is our right hand side. That's all. So clear, you have to focus on this identity, that is cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus sin square theta. Clear? Thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe my channel. Continue, keep learning. Thanks.